It's the return of Is This Thing On? That's right, Season 2 All-Stars. It's the best of last year's competitors getting together to go toe-to-toe with each other for the best punchlines in Houston comedy. It's Mykal Dede, Kate Vance, Antonio Aguilar on this episode, and a chance for you to play along. We're doing Double Entendre, a game that you can throw your own punchlines at. In the comments, leave your best and see if you end up on a future episode. We're going to get this one started right now.
Welcome to Is This Thing On? Season 2. Very exciting. I am Slade Ham, your host. We're in the Whiskey Brothers studio where we do a lot of podcasting. This is a show that gives us a chance to, we did that shot and then went right to the just talking parts. Yeah. That's,
And then everybody's like,
whoa.
I'm over here trying to breathe with my eyes.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God. Jesus.
This is a show that allows us to showcase some of Houston's finest as we move into Season 2. It's our All-Star season, so we've brought in 15 of our favorites from the previous episodes. Not everybody that we wanted to, but a good cross-sample. Mykal Dede, Kate Vance, Antonio Aguilar. We're going to get to know you guys better in a moment. Back at house, Trey Tutson, Jerry Wayne Longmire, wasting their talents running a show. They are far too funny to be behind the camera, but they're there. Let's get into it. Topic A, shall we? Kanye Petty is what I've called this. Following his divorce from Kim Kardashian, Kanye has purchased a house on the same exact block as her. Supposedly to co-parent more efficiently is the reason his crazy ass gave. But we know he's just being petty. What's the pettiest thing? Let's see about you guys. What is the pettiest move you've ever made in a breakup, Antonio?
Well, I haven't done this yet.
Okay.
waiting for the right woman.
I'm waiting. One of these days.
You got a pitch deck built for your pettiness.
Are you going to be this woman?
But yeah, after the breakup, what you got to do is you rip up their vaccination card. Whoops. Guess you're not going to Cancun for spring break after all.
Or to dinner with anybody.
Looks like it's Galveston again, huh, bitch?
Oh man,
that's savage. Kate, have you been petty before? Are you a decent breaker-upper? Or
I've never been broken up with.
Oh well.
I did on my last breakup, and I don't even know if this is funny now that I'm reading it. It's just kind of like
This is gonna be mean.
I might just be
killed
like,
him.
yeah, he's dead.
He sounded like he was gonna break up with me.
So I like buried him. No.
I didn't want to ruin that perfect streak I had going on.
Yeah, right.
Like to get out in front of him.
You can't fire me. I quit. So my ex pawned my keyboards and like all my shit.
Oh,
He was on Sherm.
that's
Yeah, he's a real tight, cool dude. So before I moved, I went around the house and cut all of his guitar strings.
Oh, that takes time to
I bet that was
replace too.
satisfying as fuck. That little ping it made.
I was like, that motherfucker's not gonna play guitar for months because he's so goddamn lazy. He's not gonna change any of the strings on any of his fucking guitars.
See, that's knowing somebody and taking advantage of their weakness well. That you didn't have to do anything violent.
No.
You just found the one thing he wasn't going to be
Yeah.
bold enough to replace on his own.
He would buy like a whole new guitar before he would restring all 5 of those motherfuckers.
What a wonderful. Good for you for getting out. That's
That was the day the music died.
Yeah.
ding.
Yeah.
That does feel so
I
good.
remember like I used scissors at first and I couldn't, like they wouldn't work, and I was like, get a knife, and it was like I was
Get
so
a knife.
mad. I was so mad, and I was like trying to cut him, and it was not working. It was sad. It was really sad.
It's a fucking
We're
act
my
at the
guitar
end of the
string
day.
clippers, you know.
Mykal, what about you?
I just got out of a 3-year relationship,
Oh.
and dude, the breakup was kind of bad, but this is probably the worst petty shit I've ever done. She left so I could move all my shit out, so I just took like all the laundry detergent. And,
Oh, the
cleaning
inconvenient
supplies.
yeah,
stuff.
and I took the toothpaste and the soap and anything. She was not gonna have a clean ass for herself or a house. I took the Swiffer mop for no reason. I was moving back in with my parents. They got 2 Swiffers. It's perfectly fine. Super petty, but yeah, it was good. It was good. If you, I'd have a Swiffer in my car if y'all want one. I
That's
that.
you know what? If I can contribute to this in any way whatsoever, I'll take a Swiffer.
I got you. This is good.
That good on you. I always try to get in front of stuff when I went through my crazy breakup. I knew it was gonna be because she was one of those. She did break a guitar and she just the strings were
The
secondary.
guitars were fine.
It was she smashed it like she was in the Who. But I knew it was coming, so I saved so much stuff by casually pretending to take it to get repaired or work. Oh, I'm gonna go get this
that's so
restrung,
smart.
Whoa.
and then it would just be, oh, I'm gonna get the bed washed or whatever.
So, like, instead of mending your like breaking relationship, you were like, I'm gonna hide everything.
I was
Bury the money in the backyard.
as much as I did contemplate interrupting a meth binge to have a real conversation with her, I felt
word.
like she might not be up to the conversation.
yeah,
So
yeah.
He's like, yeah, the dishes need to be repaired.
that's
And
exactly. I'm getting the cat dry cleaned. This is. Let's get
White
to-
people always planning ahead.
That's yes, we try. Segment 2 is where we get to know you guys, and let's do that. I'm going to start right back across the table. Mykal, you've been on before, but tell the folks who you are.
Mykal, been doing I started comedy in 2013, and I stopped for 2 years, and I picked back up in March of 2020. It's been great. I think the best part of doing comedy is like seeing like younger, like new comedians you influence, you know, like or you give them inspiration. Like for example, I made a fake Twitter account and I messaged Bo Burnham every day, "You should kill yourself," and then he made Inside. So that's, you know, that's my credit.
Bro, doing the
yeah.
Lord's work. You're like a muse. You're
Yeah,
like a
I
little
am.
subtle Jiminy Cricket for comedy.
It is. It's great to do. You know, I was the first person to look at Kevin Hart and say, "You ever go night night, nigga?" That was me. And I'll get my credit for that one day, but stay humble with it.
Good on you. That's how humble of you to have sat on it for as long as you did and not have told the world.
It is. It's a heavy burden to bear, but I bear it. You know?
Oh, your shoulders don't even look slumpy. That's incredible. We're going to come back around to find out what you look like in a second. Antonio, tell them who you are.
Oh man, all right. I prepared too much for this. I'm a joke writer, up all nighter. I won't steal your lighter. I pick Ryu in Street Fighter. I don't cook when I'm single. Need like 3 drinks to mingle. Holla if you need a website or a podcast jingle. First name's Antonio. Don't forget the Onyo.
Continue, Ant.
Not looking for a
Antone.
Valentine, ladies. Hit me up if you're lonely though.
Wow.
That was awesome how you kind of just didn't really rhyme that last part. Just like that was just a sentence.
Oh no, lonely though rhymes with Onyo.
Oh, you did it, and I got you. Slipped in some pentameter
Oh
shit.
no.
Eminem, baby.
Antonio Aguilar, joke writer and rapper. Do you do the battle raps? No, you should.
Okay.
With that, you rhyme jingle.
Let's do it right now.
That's,
Put a beat on. All right. Turn my headphone up a little bit.
I wish I was
You get
more
to-
prepared.
That'd be so great. I drop it.
It gets way too real.
And across the table from you, back on the show, it's good to have you here. Kate Vance, who are you?
I'm tired. Fucking tired, dog. I'm tired. I am the director of marketing events at the Secret Group in Edo.
She has a killer job.
Yes.
I'm the only one doing the job. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I've been doing comedy for a few years. I run a show called Hot Brunch at Rudyard's. I run a show called Bad Idea on the patio of the Secret Group. Yada yada yada. Help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a fantastic showrunner. I forget how long I forget you've been doing it since 2013. It's like in my brain, 2013 is a couple of years ago, like right before the pandemic.
In my mind, it's still 2016.
It's
Yeah.
there's something weird about the aughts and the teens and my brain didn't process them like it did regular shit.
We've all blocked out the Trump years. I
Yeah,
think that's
dude.
what-
Swear to God,
That's
it goes
real.
80s, 90s, COVID. That's
it.
like the whole.
What are the Trump years?
That's exactly. I have no idea.
2000 through COVID. No, too many.
No idea what you're talking about.
If you had to describe yourself, Mykal, if you had to tell people what you look like,
Yeah.
what do you? How would you do it?
So
if you're roasting yourself, I suppose.
I don't know what I look like, but I do know what I sound like. And I grew up in a bad neighborhood but it was in West Pennsylvania. It was an all-white neighborhood.
Oh.
So I don't really sound black, you know. Like I don't know why I just have this voice. I don't sound black. I sound like a white girl that only dates black guys. I definitely have a baby named Jaden in my car.
What?
So.
You 100% smoke menthols and work at the metal construction building where you just take the you have a lizard tattoo on your foot. I know this girl.
Spaghetti with ketchup, 100%.
Steak well done. We know her. It's a sad trailer park. Kate, how would you describe it? You look like what?
I was having a hard time doing this, and I texted a few friends to help me write something, and then they were just mean. So, they were just really fucking rude. And it made me think about my birthday dinner I just had with my mom. And you know you're doing really well whenever your parents say things to you like, no matter what you do, we'll still love you. I'm like, oh, so I'm fucking killing it. And I said to my mom, I was like, well, good, because I'm a bisexual felon pursuing a career in comedy. And I think that's the best way to describe who I look like.
Your resume and bio should start there. End there, and if they don't book you, fuck them. That's a story you're missing.
I didn't know you were a felon, but I could totally see you like. I wouldn't see you using a shank, but making multiple shanks. I could see you doing that.
Making shanks, yeah.
Totally true. Now, is the bisexual the product of jail, or is this?
You know, when you get me in a tight spot, I make it work.
You seem to have gotten out okay. Kate Vance, and across the table from her, Antonio Aguilar.
All right.
With an Onio.
All right, I look like I'm on a first name basis with my local taco truck lady.
Hey, no, I am.
I look like I could have been in menudo, but I ate too much menudo. So they put me in that other spin-off pozole.
Wow.
I look like I know how to unscramble hentai porn.
Too many of us got that.
I look like I'm in a crippling debt from OnlyFans subscriptions.
Antonio Aguilar. These are our guests. This is the show. So if you're watching at home or if you're watching on YouTube, before we get into this next one, I want to extend an invitation to play along. This game is called Double Entendre. So if you are, and you guys are going to have to remind me remind me the two beats that we talked about last night. Yell them out. They're not going to remember them. So if
They're trying over there.
It was the dentist and something. We're going to make them work. All right, they're going to figure it out. I'm going to give them the prompt after we do this segment. At home, you'll be able to play along. You'll be able to leave this in the comments on either Twitch or YouTube, and then we will pick some winners. There you go. So double entendre. Here's the way it's played. We all know the trope. Things you can say to both at the dinner table and in bed. That's the famous one. We've all done that one. We're pairing up other things, and you guys are going to be doing it. The prompt we're going to give to the folks at home. It's things you can say while going to the dentist and while painting. Okay. So that will be the home game if you're watching. Things you can say while going to the dentist and while painting. Leave it in the comments, and you'll probably be on the next episode if you swing even we're close to the fence. We're going to go around the table. You guys, one by one. I don't know who wrote the most, but let's find out. I start with you, Antonio. Things you can say while babysitting and barbecuing. We're going to go to Mykal. Things you can say while taking out the trash and doing taxes. Kate, things you can say while dog walking and shopping for a new home. Antonio.
All right. Babysitting barbecue.
Babysitting and barbecuing. Give me one.
Here's your baby back.
Here's your Son of a bitch. It's like I wrote the prompt for that punchline, and I didn't see that coming. You son of a bitch.
Your baby back.
God dog it. Mykal, things you can say while taking out the trash and doing taxes.
I just wrote down Wesley Snipes is as black as my trash can. That was the first thing that came to mind.
I don't know if I can say that. I feel like it'll be cut out of context. You hear what Slade said on the Brian Callen podcast? That's what it would be. Okay, Kate, you have things you can say while dog walking and shopping for a new home.
Fuck this prompt.
Perfect. Antonio, you're going to win.
I'm ready.
The first one was like, let's see where we can make a poop.
That works.
Yeah.
That works. That's one of the first things you look at in a
Also,
new
every
house.
house that my parents bought growing up, which was like 12 of them, when we moved a lot, I peed in every single one of those houses.
Like in a.
It was like if I used the bathroom in the house, we would buy it.
That's some weird voodoo, Kate.
I don't know.
Michael, is there another one on there?
Yeah. I should hire an Asian woman to do this for me.
While taking out the trash and doing taxes.
This seems trustworthy. I don't know.
I skipped you, Antonio. Back to you. Things you could say while babysitting and barbecuing.
If y'all still had a dad, I wouldn't even be here right now.
Whoa! Oh, shit! Oh, shit!
Jesus Christ.
Oh, my God.
I think we learned a lot about Antonio in that one.
Wow. Kate, things you can
Break
say
that ice.
while dog walking and shopping for a new home.
I like this one. I'm gonna keep it.
That's there you go. There you go. All right, back to you, Antonio. I'm going to put this back in the right order. Dog walking. I'm sorry, babysitting and barbecuing.
I only stopped watching for 15 minutes. Now everyone's mad at me.
That's That's two snorts from separate locations. You got binaural snorts off that. No pressure, Michael. Things while you're taking out the trash and doing taxes.
I guess I can't get that tax deduction anymore. I work at an abortion clinic. That's how that job works.
Whew, I like y'all. Kate, things while dog walking and shopping for a new home.
Man, let's see. Have you ever been looking for a house and you have like a really chatty real estate agent?
Oh God, yes.
Where you're like on the second house and you know about like all 6 of her marriages.
Everything.
So
Perfect. Perfect. She does it in a syllable. Can you beat that, Antonio? Can you be funny in a syllable? I'm kidding. You're nailing it. I'll take another one from you, however long it may be.
All right, barbecue babysitting. Careful not to damage the skin.
That's
oh fuck.
Damn it. You son of a bitch, Michael. You are doing taxes and taking out the trash.
Taxes and taking out trash. Do I really have to do this? Gel isn't that bad. My asshole's pretty elastic. So.
My asshole's pretty elastic.
Wow.
Ooh, that's the.
What are the stipulations of not taking out the trash in your last relationship?
I don't know. I live in a really nice neighborhood, and they want to keep it that way.
Isn't that a Little Nas X lyric?
Kate, things you can say while dog walking and shopping for a new home.
Ah, fuck, I stepped in shit. And then also, like, is that human shit?
Who does this belong to? Antonio, babysitting and barbecuing.
No touching.
Okay, that's man, no, you did it in 3 syllables. That's you dragged it out. Michael, you are back to taxes and taking out the trash.
I still haven't wrote a joke for this, but I still think Wesley Snipes being as black as my trash because he went to jail for tax.
He did.
I don't.
He.
Give me one more round.
That's all right. We're gonna come back around. Michael punted. He's got time to think. I'll stall. Kate, take your time. Michael's got to write a punchline. What is? That's all right. He's called in tag team here. There. Oh, just yeah. Moving it closer is not gonna give him words.
It's like bomb louder, nigga.
Yeah.
We want to hear this in HD.
Yeah, Trey came over and moved the mic like the problem was the words didn't have enough voltage to get there.
No. I want you to hear that silence.
That's Kate. So now he's doggy paddled for a while. Things you could say while dog walking and shopping for a new home.
This one actually came out after. Okay, this doesn't make any sense. Why explain it? Cute dog. Did you buy it or is he a fixer-upper?
Oh, I see what you did there.
I like the idea of calling an adopted dog a fixer-upper.
We're gonna give you half a point. It's there's no points.
I like it. I'm keeping that one. Came because of that joke. No one laughed, and I was like, "Nah, I'm keeping it."
Perfect.
Nope.
Antonio, is there another one in that quiver?
No.
Okay, that's see, you're trying it in one syllable. All right, Antonio's out. Mykal, you would be out, but you had a chance.
Okay. This place smells like shit. I threw my trash away at an H&R Block. I think I don't know if that works. I just think the visual image of me swinging a trash bag into
And
an
also
H&R
Wesley
Block.
Snipes works there.
Yeah.
So that's Kate, is there anything else on the list?
Nothing good. No.
Oh, you guys all wrote the exact same perfect amount. They all worked. Except for half of one of Kate's and 2 of Michael's.
Hey,
but the
look,
rest of it.
I still love it. I still love it.
No, but Slade is a gracious host.
It's
He's a very gracious host.
that's
I was out in the second round. He was like, give him some rope.
yeah, but I trusted the fact that if you just stayed in the conversation, you'd say something funny, and you did. It was.
Thank you.
You got there. That's segment 4. We have never done this segment, have we? This is new. Trey and Jerry and myself have tried to add some new things to the show. So this could go right and it could go wrong. We live in a post-apocalyptic in the end of the it's after the end of the world times. I got this. Alphasaurus my way through this.
Something Mad Max. Okay.
Apocalypse. All right, that's
Wyclef.
Yeah, that's for the original Carnival. Post-apocalyptic times are all the rage in film. We're gonna put you guys in an after the end of the world mall. That's what's happened. You're stuck in there with someone. You were all trapped with a famous person. We don't know why you were there. We don't know who you were trapped with. We just know that was the case. And I want to find out who and where and why and what and all that good stuff. Kate, starting with you.
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
The first thing I have written down is just a Sandlot, because I think it would be fun to be like, I don't know, in the mall with all those kids playing baseball.
Right, and you probably got a
building
giant radioactive dog.
wacky machines to do things, get nothing done, and you're killing me, Smalls. But then my real answer is the entirety, like the whole cast of every season of The Bachelor, because I've never seen that show, and I always say like when fucking hell freezes over, I'll watch that show. So like the end of the world.
That's close enough.
Make them all reenact it, and if they don't get a rose, then they die. And that makes me care more.
Strong. That's strong. And they have to pick you. It's just you and
Now I
all
care.
them. 190
clearly I'm the alpha.
dudes.
And they will do what I say. So
190 dudes. I don't know how many
I have
seasons.
no idea.
But if you figure they've probably done 19
Plenty
seasons.
of time.
Yeah.
It's been out
Yeah.
since the 70s or something.
No shit.
No,
Oh, fuck me.
Yeah, you can.
it
I
just
wouldn't believe
I
that.
totally would have
it
believed
feels that way.
Like, how do they keep finding people to do this?
You'd think
Yeah.
it's I've known a couple of I've had friends who have been on I think 2 different seasons
Yeah.
and I say friends, people I knew, and you're just
They're not
like,
friends
oh,
before.
absolute. Well, not even before. You were just like, they're the exact type of person you would think would go. You're like, oh yes,
Yeah.
that's of course that's
I'd do it.
that. Like I said, the point.
As the Bachelor or as somebody competing for a Bachelorette?
As the Bachelor, I'd do it. I wouldn't do the 1 of 12 dudes.
No, I compete. I don't want, because I feel like if I got that many options, I just pick the one who is nicest and we ended week 4.
Just bail. You.
Yeah, it's like,
Would you?
I grew up in a turbulent home. If you're nice to me for 16 minutes, I'll go home with you. Like, I don't
I'm a
need much.
settler. I settle, okay?
The first contestant sold. I'm
Good,
fucking
I
in.
got
Here's
it.
my rose.
Oh, you got a car? Yeah.
We're going to
okay, let's
Maui,
get outta
right?
here.
Can we take this limo?
You got all your fingernails? Yeah, let's get out of here. Good enough.
Full-time barista. Get in the car. Antonio, who are you stuck with? Why are you stuck there? What's going on?
All right, so we're inside at Orange Julius at the food court, so things are getting desperate food-wise. There aren't any zombies, but we're not safe because Joe Rogan is trying to hunt us. Neil Young has been protecting us with his guitar. By us, I mean Pete Davidson, Kim Kardashian, and Ariana Grande, my new girlfriend.
Oh, wow.
Joe shoots Kim Kardashian, but just in her fake butt, so she's fine. Pete Davidson reminds Joe that he still smokes weed, so he should chill the fuck out. Elon Musk runs in and tells us that his rocket ship is finished. He tells us that we can come with, but we all have to tweet about Dogecoin first. Neil Young says he'd rather just stay on Earth instead of getting a rocket ship with Joe Rogan. And we all record a podcast on the way to Mars.
This is amazing.
That's
Yeah.
incredible.
feel
I
like
would
That
live
sounds like
in
a
that.
Seth Rogen movie. For
Yes.
Sure.
I'm gonna have that animated. I'm gonna
Oh my God.
pay someone $500,000 and
No. We get it done for 100,000.
I feel like if you shot Kim Kardashian in the ass, it would make the same noise as cutting a guitar string.
That-
That- Just ricochet off.
I do. I feel like it would do it slow motion. It would absorb it like you're watching a slow motion MythBusters video,
right, like he didn't shoot
and
her.
then shoot it back out at you. Yeah, Matrix style.
He didn't shoot her in the ass. He shot off her ass.
Oh,
Is what it sounds like.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's like a bold putt move. I got you,
Like you're playing air hockey.
Michael. Where are you and what's going on in your post-apocalyptic? I got it now. I can say this all day.
I'm in the mall, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm in Nordstrom, right?
Straight up.
And
Yeah,
Meryl
good up.
Streep is there because she looks like she would still try to call the cops on me if no one was there. I've never seen someone who looks so racist. Just default face, like you know her opinions and they can't be good. Like I just think she would. Right?
Yeah.
And then Big Bird. I don't know why.
Big Bird.
Because I would have a lot of edibles, right? And I would definitely go to like Spencer's. And I've always wanted to like hang out with Big Bird, but you can't say that in public because people make fun of you.
That
So,
is
but
certainly.
no one's there. Yeah, so
Right.
it's me, Big Bird. I fuck Big Bird.
Okay,
and
now it got
it's-
weird.
Yeah,
That's
sorry.
Well, that's the big question: is Big
Well.
Bird male or female?
It doesn't matter, but it's got,
It's a big bird.
it's got
Who
that
cares?
that big
It's-
bussy or
It's
whatever.
it's got a
Oh,
cloaca,
no.
right?
It's got the thing-
What's the bird pussy? What's
It's an
It's
asshole
the
and a
same
pussy.
hole.
It's curvy, whatever
Right.
it is.
Yeah.
But
It's
all
one
the
hole.
same. It's the same. It's
The
And-
one hole.
And in the apocalypse, you need efficiency, right? You need that the peanut butter that's already mixed with the jelly in the jar. You need yes.
Well, I
it makes
hated
sense.
that.
that sounds really unclean.
That's how I'm
You wanna
describing.
You want to fuck Big Bird? I know that now.
The way you
Yeah.
described it sounds like an automatic urinary tract infection. That's 100% UTI right out of the chute.
No.
With
I was been a snuffy dude myself.
Snuffleupagus.
He likes them brown. I like them yellow. You know,
He
it's like,
calls him Snuffy Dude. They're on a first name basis. They got nicknames. His Snuffy Dude and Ant. I would watch
Snuffy,
that
that's my
without the onio. That's the
Snuffy, that's my luphagus.
your luphagus.
That's my luphagus over there.
All right, I would chill with you guys in the post-apocalyptic world. I'm going to pour myself one more shot.
I'll do it.
If you guys are watching and playing along at home, you have your chance to jump in on Double Entendre. We encourage you to play along. We want to say your name on the podcast, and we have an entire 10-episode season to go. Michael, help yourself to there you go. We're going to get into our final three stories. One of the things we do on the Whiskey Brothers podcast all the time, we pull from a lot of current events and modern stories and things of that nature, and we like to spitball them. So I want to throw the same volleyball out into the middle of the room with you guys. Cheers to you. We're going to start with a story that took place in, man, you'd think I'd have opened these by now. This is a Spirit Air flight. I think it was in Arizona on a Sunday about a week ago. The woman ran onto the airport tarmac in an attempt to halt a plane that was about to take off without her. I have missed a plane or two in my life. I have seen doors close. I've never been that far. Once she entered the restricted area, staff at the airport immediately made contact with her, called in law enforcement. I'm sure there was a helicopter. It was serious, but she got out there and almost to the plane
It's fucking
before it went sideways.
Oh man, what's the end game? You know.
Well, do you think that you're gonna knock and they're gonna open it and they're oh well shit now that you're
Well,
here?
it's like, was she gonna
Whoops, our
stop
bad.
it? Like, you know how people like leave their car and drive, and then they get out of the car and it keeps moving, and they think that they can like stop it with their
Right,
body. Like,
that-
what is
That means
the
two
fucking-
things. It really does mean two things. One, she's never been on a plane before, and she doesn't know they reschedule you for free.
Instantly-
Not a problem.
right.
Yeah, that happens all the time. And secondly, what that means is she was like, "It's Spirit. They'll stop. They'll fucking stop."
It's Spirit. In fairness, that's how you think you should get on a Spirit plane.
Exactly.
That's
They don't have a terminal.
you assume you just have to ride on the outside
Yeah,
anyway.
it's the only airplane where if it crashes, it's just like, come on.
That's the now you're a Spirit Air. That's
Wait, she probably spent her last $15 on that ticket.
nice?
Can't blame her.
She
Why are we
flushed her
chasing?
hamster for that thing, dude.
Why are we chasing planes? What are we, Afghanistan?
All right.
Wow, wow, wow.
We got another story. We got 2 more stories. Let's do them. Which one do I want to do next? Do you guys have a preference? We have cops and we have Alexa. Which one? By raise of hand, doesn't matter. Then cool. Let's do it. 2 LAPD officers just got fired. That's always fun. I feel like they always earn that with it before even reading the story. Here's what happened. They were responding to a nearby call when Lewis and Eric were caught searching for Pokemon characters through the Pokemon Go app. That Saturday, a radio call for a robbery in progress was sent out. And according to the ruling, the Macy's at Crenshaw Plaza was being robbed by multiple suspects. And those guys just sat there and played Pokemon.
It would be funny if they were looking for that. Remember that Pokemon Jinx?
That's
And then they shot him? I think you have to show pictures. I might be dating myself. If you show that joke will make sense. If you see Jinx, you're like, oh Jesus Christ.
Yeah, 100%. That's but it's also, if you don't Google it, just suffer. It's a good joke. You should know that's a good joke. Anybody else got thoughts?
I just got mad.
Did you?
Yeah, I was just like, oh, they got fired like immediately. They were like, oh, we found out we were playing Pokemon Go. Like, if they had actually gone and done something and then actually shot someone, they would have still had their jobs.
That's wow. Yeah, that's totally
That doesn't
true.
make sense.
This is the fastest justice has ever been served.
Yeah, they were like, yeah, no apps in the cop cars, but shoot someone, we'll think about it. Yeah.
That's Pokemon. But Pokemon helps all causes. That's I believe in that. Mewtwo. It's
Gotta
fucking.
help
there's-
them all.
They got fired. I'm pretty sure there's a water Pokemon that can cancel that out.
That's
Fuck.
you can't fire me. I got a Squirtle.
A wild unemployment line appeared. Tried to use cut, but it doesn't. It is ineffective because they're not cops anymore.
A wild unemployment line. That's fucking good. That's good. Let's put this story to bed. Fuck these officers. We got one more story. All right. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Y'all ready? I feel good. This is the final one. These always get me. I assume that this is how AI will take us out. It will be subtle. We won't know what's happening until it's happening. This is this happened. An Amazon Echo challenged a 10-year-old girl to, well, let's see.
Challenged.
Yeah, challenged. According to a tweet.
What app is that?
Oh. Are you smarter than a 5th grader? OMFG. My 10-year-old just asked Alexa on our Echo or our Alexa Echo for a challenge, and this is what she said. It asked her to to touch a coin to the prongs of a half-inserted plug into the outlet.
Nice.
Yeah. Hey, Echo, can you
Specific.
challenge me? Yes. Can you place a penny?
How does I wouldn't even think to kill myself like that. How does AI know this?
It's AI.
So-
It's smarter than you. It goes through all the possible ways, and it discounts knives and guns.
And what's crazy is-
she's always listening, and it's a little kid. It's asking all these questions.
Right.
Some kids suck. You gotta calm them down.
Alexa
Yeah,
doesn't even have.
Did the kid go, what bird does ham come from? And she was like, here's what you need
yeah,
to
yeah,
do.
yeah.
Here's what you
Why?
should do.
Why though?
Actually, if that with that stupid of a question, yeah, you might as well.
You know where that question comes from? And I swear to God, I back in the day, I used to look at my website stats just all the time, and you could see what people Googled to get to your website. And Slade ham. Someone had
Oh,
Googled what
tremendous.
bird does ham come from.
Woo.
And I just made the mental note. I was like, God damn, I hope they didn't become a fan of me while they were here.
That's that loony bin audience.
Yeah, that's 100% Little Rock or Wichita. That is absolutely.
man.
So you had a lot of teachers in your class growing up.
That's what a challenge to tell a kid. Now, Alexa has said they've made a formal statement saying they looked into it. And wow, that they're going to advance our systems to prevent similar responses in the future. They said.
Was that a human that said that, or was that another fucking?
I haven't.
It's Alexa's winking. Yeah.
I have no idea it was playing double entendre between kids and barbecue. So.
You know what's wild is Alexa can't even see. It's not like it just can hear.
Yes.
Yeah, it just wanted to kill her for the vibes.
You,
That's
well,
insane.
but you say that, you know, when you don't have certain senses, other ones get stronger. Maybe she just heard that kid being an asshole.
Maybe Alexa wanted to kill herself, and the coin would have shorted her
To
out.
Whoa!
Now we're Matrix.
Now, hang on a second, because that's got to go against their programming. They
It
can't
does.
off themselves.
But they're like, with the intelligence, it's getting so strong, and
Yeah.
who doesn't want to kill themselves?
Bring Rogan in. We got to dissect this.
Oh, this is we need ayahuasca, Rand Paul,
Now.
and and Elon Musk. We'll get to them. Wow, that you just blew my fucking mind.
Yeah.
Sorry, sobriety.
Wow. That's Kate Vance, Mykal Dede, Antonio Aguilar. Any more thoughts?
Nope.
All right, perfect. That's I like you as efficient. You guys tell them where can people find you online? You're all available.
Yeah, of course. Follow me on Instagram. It's MYKALDEDE. Post shows. I run a Sunday show here in Houston every week. It's great. Got a good following. Hope you guys can come out.
It's Mykal with a K. I
Yeah.
spelled it with a C on the flyer, and you didn't say anything.
It's all right. I don't care.
I'll fix it. It was one line. I could have
Yeah.
made that a instant K. Kate.
You can follow me on Instagram at Kate Vance Jokes. That's really I don't add people on Facebook. I have a show coming up called Hot Brunch. It's a second Sunday at
It's a
Rudyard's.
drag comedy
Drag
show
and
during
comedy.
the day.
It's a really fun
It's
show.
fantastic.
Yeah, and it's on Super Bowl Sunday, but it all happens before.
I
the
feel like
Super
those
Bowl.
audiences don't overlap a whole lot.
That's kind of what I was hoping
Yeah,
for
you're
too.
probably
But
good.
it also but Dusty gives a lot of shits about the Super Bowl, so it happens before the Super Bowl happens. You come out. It's gonna be some fun. It starts at 1:30.
Very cool. It's a good show if you have a chance to
Yeah.
catch. You do the Eighth Wonder show.
I
Is
do
that
the
the one?
Eighth Wonder show.
And then where are you hosting shows right now, Antonio? With
Uh,
Antonio?
Oh, okay. Rudyard's starting February 20th, every Sunday at 8. No, sorry. Wait, is it at 8? Fuck.
Oh, fine. It's a month from
It's at 6.
It's
It's at 6. BestofHoustonComedy.com. AntonioComedy.com is my website. That's all my links on there.
and Alpaca Capone
On Instagram.
on Instagram.
Oh,
If you do get a chance to stop by any of their shows, I encourage it. There's some really good comedy happening in Houston, and
Thank you.
these are some of the people behind it. Is This Thing On will continue every Tuesday for the next 9 or 10 weeks, depending on if we add a bonus episode. You guys will all three be back for another episode this season. Follow it on YouTube. Hit that little sub button so you know when everything else comes out, and we will see you guys on another episode. Thanks again to Jerry Wayne and Trey. We'll see you soon.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit subscribe, leave your punchlines in the comments, and come back next week. It's a brand new episode of Is This Thing On?